morning, and welcome to our health transformation day 34. Well, I had a terrible night's sleep. I did go to bed early at 8:30 and I slept until 1:30, and that was great, just slept. Then I kept waking up. I just would sleep for an hour and then wake up and sleep for an hour, and then it got to about 3 o'clock where I was wide awake and I was just tossing and turning. So I took an antihistamine because I forgot to take one yesterday, and I took some more magnesium, and eventually I went to sleep. But I was very restless, and I think because I had some salicylates yesterday, that's what caused that. Because I didn't have many amines, unless I've got a bit of a backlog and I'm not clearing it. Because we kind of ate at lunchtime and that was it for me, I thought by the time I went to bed that I probably would have cleared some of that. Um, there was some tomato in the kebab that I didn't pull out, and I should have done, but it was all wrapped up so tightly that I didn't want to spill everything everywhere. So I just ate it. So I'd say it was probably that. But I am just so sensitive. It's tricky to do anything. And even when I just eat so called, in air quotes, healthy food, I still struggle. So, yeah, I had a much better day the day before when I was eating all sorts of rubbish. So, yeah, interesting. Anyway, I ended up getting up at 8:15, which is very late for me. It is a public holiday here, though. I did a bit of work and took the dog out for a walk. And now I'm just going to probably keep working for the rest of the morning and, yeah, take it easy this afternoon. I might even have a nap this afternoon because I feel that I may need it. At 9 o'clock, I took the dog out for a walk for about 40 minutes. I did a little bit of filming and I did my grounding as well. We both enjoyed it. When I got back, I did a chakra balancing. It was just a short little meditation that I found on YouTube, and I felt better after doing this, so I'm really happy about that. Otherwise, my energy, mood, and motivation are all still 7 out of 10. So, yeah, even though sometimes I get really crappy sleep, I must be so used to having crappy sleep, but I just haven't really examined it this closely before, that I can just keep going. So, my adrenals are probably in a terrible state because, yeah, my sleep's all over the place. I was just listening back to this and I can hear myself wheezing and I'm very snuffly, which I haven't actually realized physically, but I can hear it. So, yeah, things are building up again. I am going to have a think about what I'm going to do about that because I feel that perhaps a water fast is on the cards in the next few days. Adam went to bed at 2 a.m. and woke up at 10 a.m. What's interesting here is that his body clock is going back to later. When he was eating carnivore, it actually was resetting to earlier. So it's quite interesting that that's happening for him. So his food resets his body clock quite differently to mine because I'm a morning person and he's an evening person. So we have to see what's happening with that. Energy is 6 out of 10. His mood is 7 out of 10. Motivation 4 out of 10. Sleep quality is 8 out of 10. So he went back to sleeping well. And his blood sugar was 6.8. But given the amount of carbs he had yesterday, I'm not surprised about that. So about 1 o'clock, we had lunch. I had a lot for lunch. I wasn't hugely famished like I was the other day, but I did want to eat a lot. So there's this funny dichotomy here. So I started with a hamburger. I took out the tomato and the onion and just had lettuce in that with some mayonnaise. I had half a gauze I shared with Adam, and it's just filled with some meat and vegetables in like a pastry type thing. And then I had the buckwheat porridge because I wanted something a little bit sweeter. And I was really satisfied with that. That was it. For me, that was it. I'm not eating anything else. And I didn't even think about food for the rest of the day, which has been different to other days that I've had recently. Adam had the other half of the gauze. He had some pizza and he had buckwheat porridge. He didn't eat all of the pizza. He saved some for later on. Adam took the dog out at about 4 o'clock and they walked for about an hour. He said he had a nice walk. It's a little bit harder with the dog walking as much as he does, so he hasn't been walking as far as he usually does, but he still is getting a good walk, apart from yesterday when they got rained out. At 8:30, I had a bath. I put 2 cups of Epsom salts in and had a bit of a soak. I'm hoping this is going to help with my sleep tonight. And I actually found it really rejuvenating. Often I'm really tired towards the evening because I'm a morning person, but I actually found this woke me up a bit and I felt, yeah, like I could stay up a bit longer than I did last night, which was great. Yeah, I'm surprised that I found it so rejuvenating, but I did. As I was going to bed, Adam was getting himself another snack. He finished off the pizza and he had some pork crackle. Unfortunately, the pizza is going to raise his blood sugars because it has got the carbs in it. We might try and look for an alternative to that. All in all, it's been a pretty good day. I feel a little bit more balanced today. Our food choices still aren't great, but I am keeping it to one meal a day, so that's helpful. I think I'm just trying to get myself back into a space where I can make good choices and feel good whilst doing it. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see you tomorrow.